Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. It's Abbas Jafri from Asas National School. We are studying chemistry, chapter number 1, Fundamentals of Chemistry, pre-9th. I hope you all will be fine and watching the lectures with great care and proper understanding. Today is our lecture number 15. In the previous lecture, we have studied about concept of valency. Valency of covalent compounds and valency of ionic compounds. In today's lecture, we discuss about the marking of textbook page number 5 and 6. Many students have told me that, dear sir, please mark the textbook pages of chemistry class 8. So I have arranged for them to mark the textbook pages 5 and 6 in today's lecture. So we talk about the concept of radical and some elements and radicals with their symbols and common valencies. So dear students, this is your textbook of chemistry 9th. So you are in pre-9th, so you are studying the initial chapters of chemistry 9th, and we are studying the unit number 1, Fundamentals of Chemistry. So we mark in today's lecture page number 5 and 6, and I will give you the how a marking look like in a book. So this is the page number 5 of chemistry 9th, chapter number 1. And so dear students, we are going to start the marking of textbook, which is very important. So the heading 1.2.1 is elements, compound and mixtures, and the first subheading is elements. So dear students, in the exercise of our textbook there is a long question, what are elements, and write down their classification. If we look at the long answer questions on page number 26 of our textbook. So there is a long answer question, and question number 1, that is define elements and classify the elements with examples. So long question is define elements and classify the elements with examples. So we start the long question. Then what are elements? And give their classification. So in start, we give the heading that is in early ages. Only 9 elements, carbon, gold, silver, tin, mercury, lead, copper, iron, were known. So this is the first heading, that early ages, how many elements are known. A short question comes that in the early ages, how many elements were known. So the answer is in early ages only 9 elements, carbon, gold, silver, tin, mercury and lead, copper, iron and sulfur were known. So you can write on the page number 5 this long question and a short question as well, that is in the early ages too were not known. How many elements are discovered in early ages? The question arises here. Again, at that time it was considered that elements are the substances that could not be broken down into. This is an old definition of elements. in early ages this is an old definition. जो पहले स्टार्टिंग में डेफिनेशन थी एलिमेंट्स की कि it was considered that elements were the substances that could not be broken down to simpler units by ordinary chemical processes. So this is an old definition, and until the end of 19th century 63 elements has been discovered. Now 118 elements has been discovered out of 92 are naturally occurring. Modern definition of element. Dear students, you have to mark this definition, then modern from this point to this point. Is this a substance made up of same type of atoms having same atomic number and cannot be decomposed into simpler substances by ordinary chemical means? I am marking, dear students, so please keep in mind that these lecture on elements, the lecture of on elements is already I have done to it, so just I mark these questions. So again I recall, dear student, that are only two headings I discussed with you, and in the end I will give you the how a page look likes. So this is the first question. In early ages two were known. दो 9 एलिमेंट्स के बारे में आपने इसमें लिखना है. उसके बाद आता है ओल्ड डेफिनेशन. एट दैट टाइम इट वाज कंसीडर्ड दैट एलिमेंट्स वर द सब्सटेंस. यहाँ तक है. तो अब इसको हम लिख सकते हैं कि ओल्ड डेफिनेशन ऑफ एलिमेंट. एंड अगेन until the end of 19th century 63 elements has been discovered. तो ये हम 19th century की हेडिंग दे सकते हैं. आउट ऑफ 92 आर नेचुरली ऑकरिंग एलिमेंट्स. तो ये जो 92 आर नेचुरली ऑकरिंग एलिमेंट्स है, ये MCQs के अंदर आ सकता है. 92 आर द नेचुरली ऑकरिंग एलिमेंट्स. दिस कम्स इन MCQs. सो मॉडर्न डेफिनेशन ऑफ एलिमेंट का निशान यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक होगा. मॉडर्न डेफिनेशन ऑफ एलिमेंट इज दैट अ सब्सटेंस मेड अप ऑफ सेम टाइप ऑफ एटम्स having same atomic number and cannot be decomposed into simpler substances by ordinary chemical means. आगे यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक और ये यहाँ तक ये occurrence of elements in nature. इसकी हेडिंग आपने देनी है जी, occurrence of elements in nature. Occurrence of element in nature. आगे occurrence of element on physical states या classification of element on physical states, यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक आता है. और properties की classification है on the elements are divided into metal, non-metals and metallites. So ये लास्ट वाला पैराग्राफ है, यहाँ तक इधर से लेके यहाँ तक आता है. Again, dear students, I recall that the first line is short question, how many 9 elements are described, and in long question you will write the definition early ages. Old definition, early ages. This is old definition. And this is modern definition of element. Occurrence of element in nature. Occurrence of element on physical state or proper classification of elements on physical states. Elements may be solid, liquid or gases. And the last is on the basis of properties, elements are divided into metals. Classification of element on the basis of their properties. So this is marking of chapter page number 5. So do you know major part of the living body is made up of water? So you can write the question that human body is composed of elements. Discuss. So this, do you know, have this question. Human body is composed of elements. Discuss. Okay, dear students. So mark on your textbook after the lecture. So the next question is about elements. From this line to this line, elements are represented by symbols which are abbreviation for the name of elements. From elements are represented by symbols to chlorine. This is the definition of. Next is valency. So valency is the unique property to in the outermost shell. This is the valency. So symbol. Next is in simple covalent compound, the concept of valency in simple covalent compounds from this line to this line. Concept of valency in ionic covalent compounds. And next is ionic compounds. So this whole paragraph from this to this area is ionic compound concept. So you have to keep in mind that how you write neat and clean, mark neat and clean on your textbooks. So, and in the end, definition of radical. The radical is a group of atoms that have some charge. So you have to mark this from this and give an example on page number 7 of any one. Ammonium radical, hydronium radical, hydroxide radical, cyanide radical, bisulfate, bicarbonate. So you can give an example of this radical and put this example into this place. So can say that define radical with example. So when you write that define radical with example, so you get the mark. So you get the mark that is from a radical to this, and examples are NH4 plus ammonium ion or H3 O plus hydronium ion. So you can give any kind of example, that ammonium ion or hydronium ion. So this is a marking of page number 5, 6. So I can give you an example that how marking look likes on this 2 pages of page number chapter number 1, page number 5 and 6. So I will give you the how the marking look likes. So dear students, look at this page. I have changed this page according to what we have discussed here. Then 1.2.1 elements. So I write a long question here. Define elements and classify the elements with their examples. So this is a question. So first I wrote the heading, that is early history, and added the question, write down the name of elements found in the early ages. So in early ages only 9 elements: carbon, gold, silver, tin, mercury, lead, copper, iron and sulfur were known. And again I that definition of elements in early ages from this line to this line. Okay dear students, modern definition of element. Modern definition of element as an heading. Occurrence of elements in nature is add a heading along with table. Classification on the basis of physical properties. Classification on the basis of properties. And on the page number 6, write down the composition of human body made with elements. And again define symbol with examples. Define valency. Write down the concept of valency in covalent compounds. Write down the concept of valency in ionic compounds. And this is the loss of electron. This is the gain of electron. These are the 2 parts. So you should keep in mind this is a very good comprehensive question, maybe comes in a long question. And the last one is what is radical. A radical is a group of atoms have some charge. For example, ammonium radical NH4 plus. So this is page number 5 and 6. So dear students, I will share you this page in WhatsApp group again. And I hope so that you will mark the page number 5 and 6 according to this. lecture I have discussed it with you. And in the end, dear students, a question: what is radical? So let's talk about the radical. So radical is an element. A radical is a atom group of atoms. It does not contain a single element. It is a group of atom that have some charge. So it is a group of atoms that work together in a chemical reaction. So some elements and radicals with their symbols and common valencies. So we are quite familiar about the symbols of elements because we have discussed again and again in previous lectures. So I recall in the fast manner that, well, dear students, this is a table of some elements and radicals with their symbols and their common valencies. So we discuss the valencies on the basis of loss and gain of electron, or when atom loses an electron or gains an electron to complete its outermost shell. So the first element is sodium. So sodium lose electron because it has one electron in the outermost shell. So it lose electron. Potassium also lose electron. Silver lose one electron. So the valency of sodium is 1. Potassium is 1. Silver Ag is 1. So similarly, predominantly the symbol that are written on the left side all are valency, which comes in terms of loss of electron. So magnesium loses 2 electrons, calcium also loses 2 electrons, barium valency 2, zinc 2, copper 1 and 2. So this is the concept of variable valency. We will discuss this concept in the next lecture. Mercury, it loses 1 or 2 electrons, so its valency is variable. Iron also have variable valency. So dear students, some elements have more than one valency on basis of their structure. So this is called the variable valency. We will discuss this variable valency in the next lecture. Aluminium has 3 electron to lose, so its valency is 3. So valency, dear student, valency is just a number. So you don't write positive sign or negative sign to it. It's just a number. So in the end, some radicals, positive radicals, definitely positive radical means they lose electrons. So ammonium NH4 plus, hydronium H3 plus, H3O plus, hydroxide ions OH negative. So this negative means it has to gain electrons. Cyanide Cn minus, bisulfate HSO4 minus, bicarbonate HCO3 minus. Hydrogen shares or gain electrons. So this is the line of gain electron. Chlorine gains, bromine gain 1 electron, iodine gain 1 electron. So we can write that gain electron. Oxygen gain 2 electron or share 2 electron. Sulfur gain or share 2 electron. Nitrogen shares 3. Phosphorus has variable valency 3 and 5. Boron gains 3. Arsenic, carbon shares 4 electrons. Carbonate radical CO3 2 minus, carbonate radical. Sulfate radical SO4 2 minus, sulfite radical SO3 2 minus, thiosulfite SO3 2 minus, S2O3 2 minus, nitrite N3 minus, phosphate radical 3 minus. In the end of this lecture, dear students, I have an assignment for you to learn and practice. So mark the pages of your textbook, page number 5 and 6. So dear students, you have to be careful that you have to mark these pages of 5 and 6 in your textbook. Describe the concept of radical and write 5 examples from table. Recall the table of valency again and again and try to learn names, symbols and their valence. Try to learn means that you have to learn on daily basis, and in a week you have to learn their symbols, their valencies and their names as well. Well, dear students, it's over for you today. So stay home, stay safe. Okay, dear students, Allah Hafiz.